So for the Incline Smith machine bench press, basically a Smith machine allows for greater stability and doesn't require you to control the weight as much, because with a freehold barbell bench press, you need to make sure that the barbell remains in the same position, which is requiring additional stability from yourself. With this, it allows you to have that additional stability from the poles on either side, which means greater force of output and hence greater hypertrophy gains. Now, the main thing of this exercise, the intent, is to ensure that the bar goes as low as your mobility allows. Meaning, I would like it that to be paused maybe 1 cm above where your sternum or the chest central bone is. Okay, so pause 1 second there before pushing off. Second thing to note is the shoulder angle. I want the shoulder angle to be 45 degrees. I do not want it to be flat outwards at 90 degrees. Neither do I want it to be tucked to the side. I want it to be at 45 degrees. Okay? Control the movement down. Also, one more thing to take note is I want the arc in the back. Meaning, if I put my hand through your lower back, I want it to be able to pass through the lower back between your back and the seat. I want you to create that arch in your back. Also, look at my feet. You can see my feet is brought backwards such that my heel is off the floor, so that when the movement gets difficult, meaning reaching the end of the set, when it gets tough, push your heels down to create additional force from your feet. But at no point in time should you start struggling and moving about. Do not lose your position. Keep the position the same. So that means when the set gets difficult, I want you to stay the exact same position as you were in your first set. Okay, meaning no moving about or struggling and like twisting and turning, because that's what people tend to do when it gets difficult. So 4 things to take note. Number 1, I want the bar to be lowered towards the sternum or your middle chest bone, 1 cm above it. Pause for 1 second to show control. Number 2, 45 degree at the shoulder angle. Shoulder angle 45 degrees, not 90 degrees and not tucked in. I do not want too flat. I do not want it too tight. I want it to be 45 degrees. Number 3, I want the arch in the back between your lower back and the bench. I want to create the arch such that I can put my hand through the lower back and the bench. And number 4, bring your feet back such that your heel is off the floor, so that when it gets difficult, you push your heel down and create force from the ground up.